We come to you from hallowed Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. There's been a lot of bad blood throughout the years in this rivalry.
You got that right. These teams have had some heated battles and some bitter feelings in the past. It seems like it's getting a little more intense with every game they play, and it doesn't look like it's going to die down anytime soon.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Terry in to kick this one off.
To start the game. Barber back deep to return.
This one is taken by Barber.
The Packers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Bell, the deep back. Hand it off. Play action. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Jackson had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch each other back.
They line up in the I formation. Fakes the throw. With the throw, it's broken up. He won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ain't no way. Stay focused, DB. Clear. Clear.
Minnesota comes out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. Screen to the receiver. Anderson is there on the stop at the 16-yard line. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for 3rd and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
Number 14 will come in now to punt it away. Man is the deep return man. From the 42-yard line, can't wrap him up. Man returns this one to 48. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we come. Here come the Reds.
The Packers with a 4-man front.
They don't get nothing. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Play hard
Give it to
and
the
fast.
halfback. Reese is there for the tackle at the 45.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Will. Come on. Do something. From the start.
Closing in, trying something to the left. He made the catch. Praise with the stop at the 9.
This is one of those guys that you can't let get behind you. You have to give up some of those shorter completions underneath.
It's 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Under 10. Let's go.
The Packers with a 4-man front. Throwing a strike to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
One person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
It's 2nd and goal at the 9.
Hold the look. You can't stop me. All day, baby.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Walker comes up to make the play at the 7-yard line. McKenzie battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's 3rd and goal at the 7. blitzing. Throws it. He was tipped.
The only thing he wants now is to get another chance. The coach might even want to go to him in the next play.
Peter was his intended target. Terry will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Barber. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Hand it off to the back. McGuire is there on the stop at the 20.
When he sees something open to the inside, he has to take it. This defense has a lot of those quick linebackers and safeties. And that makes it very difficult to run to the outside against him.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch him. Hey, watch the screen. Turn it up, man.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Throws it. Almost picked off.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Oh, this is tough for you. Good thing right here.
Only one man in the backfield.
Coming through, baby. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Dropping back.
Watch each other back.
Going deep. He's got it. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown. The receiver got a step on his man and goes all the way. Duncan comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Man back to return.
Nice distance. This one is taken by Man. They turn their last possession into 3 points. Let's see what they do with the ball this time around. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hold the look. Play football, Zach.
The Packers line up in a 4-3.
Keep the throttle down.
Hand it off. Bray comes up to make the play at the 26.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking, but blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Second and 4 coming up here.
On the 26-yard line.
No, that's big time. Let's go, Zach.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Beckett is there on the stop at the 34. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Packers with a four-man front.
From the start. You gotta have it, D.
Hand it off to the back. Blackman comes up to make the play at the 33.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front. Hands it off. Number 33 is there for the tackle. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Get it, son.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Marshall comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey. Watch each other back.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. Reese is there on the stop at the 45. The Vikings are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a third down of this drive. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Danny.
The Packers come out in a 4-3.
Watch your eyes. Let's do our thing.
Gets the toss to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
46-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. It's on.
They come out in a dime package. Carson in motion.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. On the kick.
Drops back. Going for the deep man. Number 33 with the coverage.
Kennison, the intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Make him come to the hole.
The Packers come out in a nickel package.
Here we go. Let's go.
With the pass. Almost intercepted. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
83, the intended receiver on the play.
Bryant comes into the game for the punt. Barber looks like he's ready for the return. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 7.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch the snap down. They ain't got nothing. Go make a play.
Looking to run it here. Edwards is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 8.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. An errant pass that time.
Barber, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Stay in your lane.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Hey, watch the ball.
Throws it. Incomplete pass.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 44-yard line. They'll
First and 10.
Drive at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front. Handed off to the back. Grant is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Second and 4. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Yes.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off, and he fails to hang on to that. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Hey. Come on.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front. Gives the ball off. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. The conservative play call there as they stay on the ground but come up well short due to a fine stop by the defensive end. Barber lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch called for. And this is just what they were looking for here. Pin them deep.
First and 10. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. One back.
Only one man in the backfield. Tucks it away. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 8-yard line.
Now they got to keep going at him. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
So that's a gain of about 5. Second and 6.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Keep moving.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
What screen?
Looking upfield. Boston is there on the stop at the 11.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Just about a 3-yard gain. It's third down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Stay both left.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. And he's brought down at the 17. Flawless execution running the counter that time, and the result, a first down. So they have first and 10
Ball
here.
on the 17-yard line.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-3. Packers.
7. The Vikings. 3.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start with the second quarter. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
One more, fellas. Here we go.
I'm coming through, baby.
Bell is the deep back. Hand it off. Anderson comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch the play. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
You can't stop me. Hey, watch the boot.
Little misdirection. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 26.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Gives the ball off. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. Gets his hand on it. A little too much touch.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
Number 14 is ready to punt this one away. Man, into return. From the 42. After a short return, he's brought down at the 49. Ball right around
start the
midfield.
drive at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Walker is there on the stop at the 46. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
On the 46-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Let's turn it up.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Marshall comes up to make the play.
On the carry.
McKenzie fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. First and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Complete to the wide receiver. Walker is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly. So his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Break it up, baby. Do something, do something.
The backs are lined up in an I. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the
interference on the defense. Number 33.
Number 33 didn't let him go for the ball.
Both the defender and the receiver have a right for the ball, but the defender has to at least pretend he's looking for the pass. They'll get called every time.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. McKenzie takes it up the middle for a yard or 2.
Gain on the play.
Eight is the magic number right
On
now.
the 8-yard line.
Hey, soft, man. Get it soft. Watch left.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. With the hurt, he's brought down behind the lines for a short loss.
This defense has some good speed. When you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys blocked, well, you're in trouble.
They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Don't stop that motor. Let's go.
Lobs one into the end zone.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Knight was the one they were trying to get the ball to. This will be a chip shot. The kick sails through. It's good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Terry will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Barber back to return.
This one is handled by Barber.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
They'll
It's
take
1st
over
and 10.
at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch in.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Laid it up a little too softly that time.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Stay backside. Under 10.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Randall comes up to make the play at the 21. Blake puts the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Only one man back. Dropping back. Under pressure with the throw. Carter is there for the tackle at the 32. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Defense, get ready.
They give it to the halfback. Grant is there on the stop.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
And he picks up about 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line.
We're talking about breathing. We like to practice wolves.
The rush is on. Throwing. Drops the interception. Austin had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Third and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Gets rid of it, and he can't find a way to keep possession. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Number 14 will come in now to punt it away. Man sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 28-yard line.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Don't make a play. Yeah, you see me.
Only one man in the backfield. With the carry, Reese is there on the stop at the 39.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here we go. No more, fellas.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. Throws it. Number 33 comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. With the carry, Haynes is there on the stop at the 47.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half, as the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
Gain of a handful. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go, dude.
McKenzie, the lone back. A little misdirection. Trey comes up to make the play. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 38-yard line.
Blue down. Keep the throttle down.
The Packers come out in the quarter defense.
Right
Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Reese is there on the stop at the 22. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. We gotta believe it. It's our day.
The Packers come out in a nickel package.
Watch the snap down. Let's go.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 17-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Gets rid of it. Turns, he has it. This one will be spotted at the 4-yard line. He's able to run down another ball carrier for the 7th time.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and it keeps the same defense on the field.
Pounds comes in motion.
Let's go, B. Let's go. So we gonna take it.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Minnesota. He audibles into the perfect pass play. Terry comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Up by 6 now after the touchdown.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back deep to
Good distance. This one is taken by Barber. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Don't make a play. Here we go.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Pressure coming, knocked away. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Armstrong goes in motion with the throw, and he hits his target. Lloyd will be facing a 3rd down now after that pass nets 6. Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team. The rush is on, throwing, and he slips out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a 1st down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch screen. Let's
The
go.
Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Let's go.
Throws it. Interception. The 40. The 20. The defender with room to run. He dives. Touchdown. He takes that one all the way. Terry comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Most quarterbacks in this league have short memories when it comes to interceptions. They have the confidence to keep throwing the ball, and many times they come back and make an outstanding play.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back to return.
This one is fielded by Barber. The defense picked off a pass there last time out and returned it for 6 points. Just over a minute still to go.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. And he drops the pass.
All he could do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stay with those receivers. Big ball.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Throwing. He had a shot but couldn't come up with it. 2 balls thrown perfectly that they couldn't grab. Now it's 4th down.
You usually won't see 2 drops in a row, but it's especially bad because they haven't moved the chain.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here.
45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Blue down, blue down. Back in the gun.
Hunt from the shotgun. Gets the pass off. It's broken up. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's run.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. With the throw, and it's caught. Number 33 comes up to make the play at the 47. Third down. To convert, they have to get it to the 45-yard line.
Hey, defense, get back.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front.
Watch your eyes. Hold the look.
Going to the left. Marshall gets right in there and brings him down. That 3rd down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Going into halftime, the score is 20-7. Vikings.
20. Green Bay 7. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play. Green Bay will be kicking off to start the 2nd half. Man, back to return.
He got all of that one. This one is taken by Mann. Mann takes this one back to the 25.
On the return.
The Vikings have dominated so far. Now, what do you expect to see from them in the 2nd half?
I'll tell you one thing. The coach really wants this one. He was looking forward to this matchup all week. These guys are really getting it done.
Get it up. We're talking about bringing.
The Packers with a four-man front.
Let's go now.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
On the 35-yard line.
Will.
Green Bay using three linebackers. Off his back foot. This pass is incomplete. Jordan was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10.
Word now about the injury. He's been suffering from elbow bursitis over the last few weeks, and when he took that hit directly on the elbow, it caused it to flare up, and as a result, he's out for the rest of the game. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 37.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Third and 7.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Pressure, gets rid of it. A little off target, but caught. He just unloaded on it to keep the drive alive on that catch by Knight.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. He'll go across the middle or get down the field. But you know that he's going to make the catch.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
I can do it, baby. It's on. Stay post now. Here we go.
Hand it off to the back. Haynes is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. McKenzie takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Let's turn it up, D.
Bishop back in the shotgun.
Hey, watch the ball.
Dropping back with the throw. Wall is the guy who's there to bring him down. Bishop with a strong arm, and that gets him a first down.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Thomas is there on the stop at the 25-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Danny. Watch your man. Watch your eyes.
Steps up into the pocket. Throws it. Knocked away. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Keep the throttle down.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
10th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 11. 9 tackles for him today.
He's looking pretty good running the ball. And I'll tell you, that sure takes a lot of pressure off your quarterback.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Bishop sends a man in motion. Looking to run it here. Marshall is there on the stop. They've got the defense off balance. It's another first down.
You know, this defense has tried everything. Man coverage, a blitz, the zones, 6 defensive backs, 7 defensive backs. They've really mixed up their defenses and their coverages. The offense has taken advantage of it.
A little misdirection. Drop in the backfield for a short loss. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gap. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
And now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown.
Here we go.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Throws to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Good defensive play, forcing the interception on the first possession of the second half.
And if you're on defense, that's just how you want to come out of the gate in the second half.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Stay soft, man.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
Blue down, blue down. There we go, D. Watch your eyes. It's on. All on us, y'all. Keep the throttle
Pass play
down.
here on 1st down.
Right there.
He won't get away.
He'll be credited with a sack, but his teammates deserve kudos too because they didn't allow the receivers to get any separation.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
14-yard line.
Ain't no thing.
Pump faking. Throws it. It's broken up.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Van Dyke was his intended target.
Third and long. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Here they come. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 14 comes into the game for the punt. Man is back to receive this kick. He lost it. The Packers grab the live ball. They give it right back to the net for the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your #1 priority is to hold on to the ball. And your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. And you do something like that.
50-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
Gets the call. Play action. Closing in.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
48-yard line.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Number 54 is there for the tackle. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Check it out, baby. Play hard and fast.
Minnesota comes out with 7 in the secondary. Fires this one deep. Ooh, nearly picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Man gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Number 14 got off a terrible punt last time. It didn't even go 20 yards. From the 18-yard line. And he's forced out of bounds at the 23.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
McKenzie, the deep back.
From the start.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, almost picked off. Knight was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 33 was there on the coverage.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Under pressure with the pass. This one will be spotted at the 27. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Do something.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Deep throw. He can't stay in bounds. He had him out there. He just put too much on it.
Intended receiver on the play.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Boston is there on the stop at the 45.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Watch out. Let's go.
Out of the I formation. Lloyd with a man in motion.
We're talking about bringing.
Looking to run it here. McGuire comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
All right, now. Get it up.
The Vikings come out in a nickel
Here
package.
we go. Nothing deep. Watch the ball be smart.
It's a blitz. Gives this one a ride to the left. Almost intercepted. Good defense that time, and it saves them from giving up a big play.
On the play.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. From the 22-yard line, it's free. The Packers pick it up. Ball loose. The Vikings scoop up the fumble. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay at home. It's on.
McKenzie, the lone setback.
Watch the snap down. They ain't got nothing. Here we go.
Hand it off. Keeps his feet moving. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. McKenzie busted through for a few tough yards. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 31. So word now about the earlier injury. We're being told that he has been examined and it is felt that he should not return to play in this game. Fires this one deep. What a catch. The 30, the 20, The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A remarkable touchdown play. Terry comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Great run, 24 straight points.
They've really been playing some good football lately. They finally seem to have it all put together.
Halftime is over, and now we're all set for the second half kickoff. And he got all of that one, a great kick. He got all of it, and it sails out of the end zone. The Packers face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go, dude. No more, son.
The Vikings with a four-man front.
Come on.
Gets the call. Great fake with the pass. Spins away. McGuire comes up to make the play.
He's one of those guys who can really run. They have plays designed around him in their offensive game plan.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Play hard and fast, baby.
At the end of 3, the score is 27-7.
The
Vikings.
27. The Packers. 7.
The Packers have a long way to go to get back into this game as we start the fourth quarter. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Stay at home. Run again. Get it started.
The Vikings with a four-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Boston is there for the tackle at the 43. They get some decent yardage on the run, but, John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Knock him out.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Incomplete. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
And that's the idea. Bring the blitz and force him to throw before he wants to.
Third and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Under 10, 10. Let's make a play.
Here comes the blitz. Throwing. Drops the interception. Green Bay comes up short on third down, and that's been the recurring theme here today.
They're just not getting into good third down situations, which means that they have problems on first and second down.
Number 14 is ready to punt this one away. Man sets up to run back the punt. From the 14. Pretty good return, and they stop him at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Do something, do something. We turn it in.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Pressure coming, throwing it away. And it appears they might have gotten him for
Intentional
grounding.
grounding on the offense. Number 6.
The quarterback did
Lost it
not
down.
use good judgment on that play.
As long as he's outside the box and he can get the ball past the line of scrimmage, he can throw the ball away without a penalty.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Stay at home. Get some slack going.
McKenzie, the lone back.
Watch the snap down.
Pressure. He won't get away.
And in those situations where the rush is coming fast, you got to make a quick decision. Do I throw it away, try and hit my guy, or concede to the pressure?
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the set.
Yeah, you see me. Solid 29, solid 29.
The Packers come out in a dime package.
Danny. It's all about teamwork.
Dropping back. Closing in. Off balance throw. Incomplete pass. Minnesota fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on 3rd down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Barber back to return. From the 41-yard line.
31-yard run, return for a gain of 4 yards.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Drive at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Deuce it.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Turn it up now. Come on.
They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Van Dyke was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Get me going. Alert, 5-5. Ain't no thing.
From the gun. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we come. No more, fellas. Check it.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure coming. Gets pulled down from behind. Duck gets to him in a hurry.
He really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
Number 14 is trying to pin them close to their goal line. And he waves for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Be careful. Let's go, boys.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front.
Keep the throttle down.
Hand it off to the back. Riggs is there for the tackle at the 26. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
So we gonna take it all day, baby. Come on.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go. Be fast.
Receives the handoff. Marshall is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. Jensen takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Third and maybe 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
What screen? Hey.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Beckett makes the stop before the first down is reached. The 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line. The
Ball on their own
will
32.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. With the throw, incomplete. Barber was his intended target.
Barber, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch your man. They soft, man.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Let's go. Let's go, team, let's go.
Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
It's 3rd down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, he's got tight left. He's got tight left.
They line up in the I formation. Throws it. He hits his receiver. They convert for the 1st down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Hey, watch the screen.
The Vikings come out on a nickel package. On the run. Randall is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. Barber makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get it started. Hey, watch the ball.
To carry it, play action. With the throw, almost picked off.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Come on. Nothing.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, and he lets it slip out of his grasp.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hold the look. Keep it underneath.
Bell, the lone setback. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Barber caught it short of the 1st down marker.
9-yard gain on the play.
Fourth and inches.
This is it, man. Check it. How we go, baby?
Hands it off to the back. Number 54 comes up to make the play. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, he just kind of moved out of the way. You know, some runners have a sense that tells them what to do with their arms, and he uses his arms very well.
First and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here I come. All on us, y'all.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Barber was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
22-yard line.
Clear! Clear! He's back. It's showtime, baby.
Lloyd from the shotgun.
There we go.
They'll bring the blitz. With the throw, Carter is there on the stop at the 11-yard line. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
11th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Hey, let's go one deep. Ran right.
And the fans finally get to see their red zone offense. Incomplete pass.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 11-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go, B. Let's go.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3 with the pass, and this pass is completed. McGuire is there for the tackle at the 5-yard line. Barber with a decent 6-yard gain. Five yards away from the end zone. Lloyd from the shotgun. Armstrong, the man in motion. Rolls right, guns it to the end zone. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Here we go, baby. Quick shoot. Stay backside. Hey.
Well, if the defense can stop them one more time, they'll get it back. Look to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Packers.
Now that's just great field awareness. Giving your quarterback a target in the back of the end zone while knowing exactly where you are.
Duncan comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Packers have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. The onside kick is off. Minnesota recovers the onside kick. The Vikings will start this drive from the 43-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
What's the run? Don't make the play.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers.
It's on.
They give it to the halfback. What a stiff arm. Number 33 comes up to make the play. Gain of 3.
Second and 7. Ball on the 40-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Hey, watch the
The
screen.
backs are lined up in an eye. Bishop with a man in
Here we
motion.
go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's run, man. Everything you got.
Hand off to the tailback. He was really hit hard on that play. Kenzie eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33.
Keep the throttle
The
down.
Packers come out in a 4-3.
Not today. Let's go, baby. Tampa.
Gets the call. Thomas tackles him, and they won't get the first. Minnesota cannot convert a third down today. That's the 9th time.
Let me tell you, I'm seeing a team who is getting physically beat up. Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting his players in a position to make plays.
Terry will have to get a lot of leg into this one. A moving kick, and it's good. The Vikings are taking control in this one.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back to return.
This one is taken by Barber.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. One of us gonna make a play.
Lloyd out of the gun. Armstrong, the motion man.
It's showtime, baby.
Gets rid of it. And he just can't hang on.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the run. Here we go.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
No more, fellas. Hey, watch that screen.
Blitz is coming. Pressure gets pulled down from behind. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Plenty of time. Closing in. They take another sack, and that brings up 4th down.
They shot through there and used both moves and power to disrupt the play and get that sack.
Hey, let's go.
Going for it on 4th. They'll need a big play here. Throws it. Big hit on the ball carrier. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
Watch the snap down. Don't stop that motor. Back it up, baby. Let's run, man.
He'll just take a knee. That stops the clock with that timeout.
Get it up. We turning it up. Let's go now. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Here we come. Yeah, you see me. Here we go, baby. One of us gonna make a play. We're talking about win. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go. Everything you got. Hey, let's go 1D. Hey, watch the screen.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
DBs, let's go. Up top. Let's go now. Come on. Hey, D-line, watch the screen. Let's go, D. Here I come. Come on. Keep your hands up, big boy.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Minnesota 30, Green Bay 14. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.